Okay, now in the text we're going to talk about some of these words, but it's not about the animals, it's the type of animal they are. For example, yes, it's a lions, lioness. These guys, a hippo, or long as hippopotamus. And we have the bear, right? Now, the word I'm looking for here is that these animals live in the forest or live on the plains or in the water in many cases. Could be in the mountains. You don't keep these animals for pets. I don't think you want a lion or a bear hanging around the sofa or a hippo crawling around in your garage. It's pretty hard to get them to listen to what you ask them to do. So there's a word for animals that live in the forests, on the plains, in the outdoors. There's a word for that. What kind of animal, or what would be the adjective? What kind of animal is it? Animals that you do not keep for pets. What do we call that? Bears, we talked about them in, I think it was camping safety tips was one of the topics, and they talked about bears and how they are not friendly. They're cute when you buy the teddy bear, but in real life, not very friendly. And hippos, for example, they actually kill more people than any other animal on the planet. It's incredible. They attack fishermen that are in their area. They're very, very territorial, very aggressive. And yeah, they more than lions, more than bears, more than crocodiles, snakes. Hippos kill more people. Does anybody know what kills more people? There's one thing that kills more people on Earth. Of course, where else would we find people? Then the hippo. The hippo is the number one animal that kills people.
Chances they are wild animals. That word can be wild.
Yes, wild. Y, like Y, and an L in there. Wild. Okay, wild animals are animals that very, very difficult to have as a pet. Okay, they're mostly untrainable. Now, you do have some zookeepers or there are some places that have bears and they use them in movies, and they have tigers and lions where they have them in a circus or something like that. It is very difficult, and it takes a professional, someone who really understands the psychology of these kinds of animals. And usually they have them from cubs, as babies, so that they're very, very used to humans. They didn't just go grab one from the jungle and you're my pet, do what I tell you. No, not quite like that. And in many occasions as well, even when they've been tamed, lions, tigers have turned on their trainers and killed them, bears as well. But I've never met one tamer for a hippo. Not a good idea. All right, so the word we're looking for here is wild animals. Cats, dogs, horses. Now, don't confuse these with cows and chickens, okay? I've never met anyone train a cow or a chicken, but we can live with them. They're harmless. but they're for different purposes, right? For farming and stuff like that. Some people do have pigs for pets. I don't know how well they listen or how they are around the house, but they're not dangerous, of course. But these animals are quite intelligent. For example, a dog can have or has the same learning ability as about a 5-year-old child. It can learn a few hundred words. It's all about the dog's psychology and understanding how they behave, and repetition, of course, to work with them, to actually have them listen to words. Cats, on the other hand, they don't learn too much vocab, but you can live with them, of course. A lot of people have cats. They're very independent. Horses, on the other hand, are also very, very trainable, right? You can ride them, they can do different jobs. They're very intelligent as well. Don't want to keep one in the house, but you could have some horses if you have a big enough property or land. So what would we call animals that can live and work with people? That's what I'm looking for here. Now, you don't work with hippos and bears, but you can work with horses and dogs. What would we call that? What's the adjective that we're looking for here? I've never had a horse, but I would love to have some horses.
They are pets.
They can be pets, absolutely. But again, well, pet can be an adjective. You say I have a pet cat. But it's not, it's kind of, is it the opposite of wild? The opposite of wild would be tame, I guess. That's good. It's kind of an opposite of that. It starts with a D.
Domesticated animals.
Yeah, this is domesticated. Domesticated means they can live with people, okay? Domesticated. There's a few other animals too that are domesticated. I have to give all of them a name.